Hi guys, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel if you've been here before. I just wanted to put out a little information. I know it's been a couple months since I put a video out. I've been having some major technical difficulties. The TV that I record from, all the HDMI plugs on the side of it burned out. I guess that's what I get for buying a refurbished TV. Apparently they didn't refurbish the HDMI plugs as well as they thought they had. And it took me a while to get another television to play through. So thanks again for sticking in there with me. I know it's been a little while since I put a video out, but I'm going to start trying to put them out about once a week coming into the new year. And for those of you who are listening, happy late Christmas and happy New Year to you. So we're going to start today's video by doing an aluminum farm. And I'm going to show you a couple of the places that you can farm aluminum or pick up aluminum without having to fight a lot of mobs and things of that nature. And this is something that you could do on your daily route. Just stop by and pick these things up, and your aluminum will slowly grow over time. Again, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share this video. The like button really helps with the algorithm for the channel, and it'll help me get in front of other people that maybe don't know about my channel so I can get some more subscribers. So please, at least hit the like button, subscribe if you get the information that you need, and I will see you at the end of the video. So today's farm is going to be about aluminum. There's a couple places on the map where you can grab aluminum fairly easy without having to deal with mobs and having to fight your way around. The second place I'm going to take you, you're going to have to fight a little bit, but it's places that everybody goes to farm anyway, so it's not like it's something new or something that you can't do by yourself. So strap in. We're going to be picking up aluminum today, and I'm going to give you a couple bonus places at the end of the video where you can go and pick up aluminum cans, because there's several aluminum cans laying around. So hang on, here we go. So we're going to start out at a place called the Tigart Water Treatment Plant. It's over near Sutton train station, and when you load in, you'll be just outside the facility. We're not even going to go in or do anything in the facility. We're going to sneak through to the other side, because the place that we want to go is on the other side on the road. So let's zip through here real quick, and when I get up the other side, I'll show you what we're looking for. Now, when you come up on this road, you'll see in the distance a semi-trailer will pop up. Now, on the semi-trailer is a bunch of wooden skis and the object that we're looking for, which is ski poles. Now, each ski pole will give you 2 aluminum, and if I remember correctly, on this one trailer, there is like 16 of them. So we're going to walk around really slowly. And if you need wood, you can go ahead and pick up the wooden skis too. But the ski poles are what we're looking for. Sometimes you need to get close to the rack and zoom in a little bit so you can see close up what you're looking for. But if you look for the round part of the ski poles, it's a little easier to see them. But take your time and zip through these and make sure you get them all. If you're worried about missing one, just grab the skis too. They always scrap out to wood. So also, this is the first time I ever saw a ski sword was on the back of this truck when I first started playing. And for a low level character, it's a really good melee weapon, because it's pretty quick and it does decent damage for low levels. But once we picked up all the ski poles here. We're going to jump to the I think it's the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort over by Top of the World. Yeah, there's no more here. So we're going to jump over to, now White Powder Winter Sports, there is one ski pole in the back of the top floor on the left hand side, so we're not going to go there. But the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort by Top of the World, there's several. So we're going to jump over to there, and when we load in, we'll be on the outside edge, and you start walking in, and just to your right there'll be some scorched here. And if you're doing the holiday scorched thing, or it might be over by the time this video comes out, but this is a good place to farm the holiday scorched too, because not only do you have this side where we're going through, but the other side to your right, there's another area that has a lot of scorched in it. And while you're here, don't forget to get the cans that are above your head. That's some extra lead for you. But go ahead and clear out the scorched as much as you can so they don't bother you while you're trying to look around. And then you come down this spot to the left, and there's a rack, and there's ski poles here. Now, in this video, there's a couple places where I'm going to miss a couple of the ski poles because I was trying to be in a hurry and hurry up and grab everything, and I ended up missing two that I saw. If you see another one that I missed, please put a comment in the below and make sure that I don't miss them next time. Now, I really thought this one had more than one pole because of all the bushes that are sticking in there, but it's only one in that one. So you come up, and there's a ski rack here. There's a couple of poles in this one. There's usually 1 to 2 poles on every rack, but there's a couple of racks here that don't have any, so just look real close. Like I said, get up close to it so you can zoom in a little bit. It'll make it easier to see everything. And if you need the wooden skis have wood in them. They scrap down to wood. And the composite skis, if you need fiberglass, the composite skis scrap down to fiberglass. So if that's what you're looking for, this is another good place to get fiberglass too. This is where I'll show you where if you zoom in, you can see them a little clearer. And I know that the rack that's behind me, I completely ignore it for some reason and walk off, but I do end up coming back to it before the end of the video. So we're going to go up the little hill over here. And also, while you're walking around up here, there's quite a bit of junk you can pick up. The fuel cans you saw there. And there's, always check your trash cans. The more can chimes here by the front door. And this is the first place that I missed one. If you look all the way in the back of the rack on the ground next to the ski sword, I don't know why I didn't see that one, but I think by the time I looked at it, it looked like it was part of the rack and I just missed it. There's also 3 more racks just across the little walkway here. The first one doesn't usually have anything on it, but there's again a fuel can right there that you can get for scrap. But the other 2 racks usually have 1 or 2. And this one I think has 3. 1 on top and 2 on the bottom. But that'll be all for the ski racks here. And I'm going to go back to the one rack that I missed here in just a second. And there was one there that I actually missed also. So you get the one that's on top, but if you look down at the bottom next to the tires, what looks like a little stick sticking out right there, there's another one, but I missed that one too. So that's 2 that I missed on this. I'm going to go back through the racks again because for some reason I thought that I had missed something. So again, with the bushes here, I thought that there was one more in there somewhere. I just couldn't find it for the life of me. That's because it's not there. So once we get done running through this, we're going to run over to my tent, which I set down previous, and scrap this all down real quick and see what we got between the trailer and the ski resort here. I parked my tent in a spot where I have to climb around the side to get in because the rock won't let me in the top. So bear with me for a second. Yeah, I know I could have just moved it and done it again, but if you look here, we got 26 ski poles, which that scraps down to 52 aluminum. And so we're going to leave this area, and the next place we're going to go is Harper's Ferry. Now, Harper's Ferry, there's a lot of mutants there. There's a lot of other things there, but we're not going to be engaging any of them. And when you first load in, you're going to be right next to the Harper's Ferry train, which will be to your right a little bit. There's actually I believe it's a tadpole. It might be a tadpole or a possum badge for rail enthusiasts, where you got to blow the horn on top of the Harper's Ferry train. That's the train right there. But we're going to continue down the tracks here and go down to the right to the Harper's Ferry Armory. Now, if you have your camera and you got the tourist quest, this is one of the places you'll have to take a picture of. But Abby's bunker quests also bring you here to set up the scorch detection system. Now, there's two types of air conditioners on the outside of the building. This is not the type you're looking for. The type you're looking for, we're going to go around the corner of the building here in just a second. And come on, you slowpoke. Around the side of the building, you'll see these. Now, this is an air condenser, I think. Yeah, air condenser. Each one has a coolant cap. Well, the coolant caps have aluminum in them. And I believe there's like 14 of them around this building. I didn't really count them. I'm just guesstimating. Excuse me. But they're inside and outside of the fence. So I hop up on here because I got the marsupial mutation, so it's easy for me to jump. But there's one right under my foot that I missed. And then the second one is here. But once you get on the ground, you can look up and get them. Again, I missed that one just to the right there. And if I remember correctly, by the time I get done doing all this, I end up missing one more. Now, while you're running around in here, there are some machine gun turrets that you need to be careful of. Make sure that you don't get in their line of fire because they will shoot you. I'm doing a lot of sneaking, so it's easier for me to avoid them. But I'm going to speed this up a little bit till we get to the end of collecting all of these, and I'll be back. So apparently around this corner, I forgot that there's a bunch of mines over here on the corner, and ended up having to run to keep from getting killed. And I aggroed a scorch, and there's one walking around there, and there's another one out in the middle of the street. I took them out. But that's it for Harper's Ferry as far as the condensers. Again, there's either one or two of them that I missed inside, so make sure that you take your time. Again, I was being in a hurry, so take your time and make sure to check each one carefully. When we get out here, I'll put my tent down so that we can pull them up. I got 11 right there. So there's possibly 13 here. But again, each one has 2 aluminum. So that'll be another 22 aluminum to add to your stash. So let's put this in real quick. There's also more junk laying around, so you could probably find some more like aluminum canisters or something like that around to get you even a little bit more when you come in here. Now, there's a couple places I told you were going to be bonus places. On top of the Watauga High School, which is the first place I'm going to show you, there's 4 or 5 aluminum cans up here at 2 aluminum apiece. If you're already out here doing the Queen or whatever and you stop by the station to drop off your stuff, just run up to the roof real quick and grab all the aluminum cans that are laying on the ground. Again, they're worth, 2 aluminum a piece. So it's worth a little stopover to pick them up. There's also a little stack of wood here, and there's a chance at a magazine on the roof up here on the other side of the little hump that's in the middle of the thing. And there's also a chance for a bobblehead on top of these little this ductwork over here. So on top of the Watauga High School in Flatwoods, there is a Red Rocket. If you get on top of the Red Rocket in Flatwoods, there's also some aluminum cans on top of there. And just keep an eye out for aluminum cans. I mean, they're any place that somebody has stayed for a long time in the lore of the game, where they died on a rooftop trying to hide from the monsters and stuff. Look around. There's usually aluminum cans laying everywhere, and that'll just add up to your aluminum. This is where the magazine usually spawns, on top of the roof right next to this toilet. But I want to again say thank you to everybody who has stuck with me and kept the dream alive for me. I'm slowly working on getting out at least one video a week. I may try to get more, I don't know, but we'll see. So until next time, I appreciate again your support. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Try to get my numbers up. Make sure you like so that the algorithm looks out for me. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.